My sister pretended to be deaf for 4 years, and I was the one who caught her lying to an entire hospital. It started when Reese was 12. She came down with a fever that wouldn't break, and 3 days later, she said the world had gone silent. Doctors ran every test they had. Nothing showed damage, no infection, no trauma to the inner ear, but her hearing tests kept coming back flat. Functional hearing loss, one specialist called it, psychological in origin, but the deafness itself is real to her. My parents accepted that answer because it came from a doctor, and doctors don't lie. So our house changed shape around her. We learned basic sign language. My mom quit her job to homeschool Reese because the school couldn't accommodate her needs fast enough. Family dinners went silent so Reese wouldn't feel left out, everyone signing slowly instead of talking. My birthday parties got quieter every year. When I made the travel soccer team, my dad missed the first 2 games because Reese had appointments. Nobody said it out loud, but the appointments always seemed to land on days that mattered to me. I loved my sister. I also started noticing things I couldn't explain away. She'd flinch at a dropped pan before anyone saw it fall. She'd laugh at a joke half a second before the interpreter finished signing it. Once, from the hallway, I heard her humming along, perfectly in tune, to a song playing on my phone in the next room, door shut. I told my mom what I'd heard. She said audiologists explained that some deaf people retain a sense of vibration and pitch memory from before the loss. She had an answer ready every time because Reese had given her one for everything. I stopped bringing it up out loud and started paying attention instead. I noticed her phone was never on vibrate-only mode like a deaf kid's should be. I noticed she still whispered quiet to our dog when he barked at 2 a.m., not signed it, whispered it under her breath, thinking no one was awake to hear. The thing that broke it open was her best friend Mara. They'd have sleepovers in the basement, door closed, for privacy, my mom said, though I always thought that was strange for a girl who supposedly couldn't hear her own voice. One night, I left my old baby monitor running under the couch cushion before Mara came over. I'm not proud of it. I'd stopped caring about being proud. 2 hours later, I sat on my bed and listened. They were talking about a boy from Mara's school. Easy, normal, gossiping teenage girl talk. Then Mara said, half laughing, "Doesn't it get exhausting faking it this long?" And my sister's voice, clear and unbothered, said, "Honestly, no. I get out of every test I don't study for. Mom does everything for me. Dad feels too guilty to ever ground me, and nobody expects me to talk to anyone I don't want to talk to. It's the best decision I ever made." Mara said, "That's insane, Reese." My sister said, "That's called surviving middle school." I sat there with the monitor in my lap for a long time. Then I brought it downstairs, set it on the kitchen table in front of my parents, and played it back. My mother didn't yell. She went pale and quiet, staring at the recorder like it might rewind 4 years of her life along with the tape. My dad left the room. I found him later sitting in his truck in the driveway, not going anywhere, just sitting. Reese denied it at first, then cried, then admitted it had started as a real thing, a genuine shutdown after the fever. Fear and shame tangled together, and somewhere along the way the fear became a habit she didn't know how to put down. The therapist my parents found afterward said that part, at least, was likely true. I can believe that, and still remember 4 years of a house going silent every night so she wouldn't feel alone in it. She's back at her old school now, talking normally, awkwardly, like someone relearning a language. She apologized to me on the porch steps last month, and I said, okay, because I didn't have anything bigger to give her yet. My mom still flinches sometimes when a door slams, waiting for the silence that isn't coming back. Last week I made varsity, and my whole family showed up, talking, laughing, cheering loud enough that Reese covered her ears and laughed too, and I still don't know if I forgave her or just got tired of being the only one who remembered.